Hopefully, you guys can hear me, and hopefully, we can get on with this show. I'm not gonna keep y'all too long today, even though I always do. Even though I always do. Um, but you know, I don't like I said, I don't know what's going on with the schools. I don't know um, what the game plan is. I don't know, um, everything that's going to happen. But I just hope that we get back to a place of normalcy. I don't know. I hope we get back to the opportunity to fellowship with each other. I miss people. I miss being around people. I miss hanging with people. So um, it's very important for me to get that energy. I feed off energy of people. So I hope y'all are tuned in. Um, I saw the bullshit with Kanye. Let me tell you, I saw the bullshit. And let me tell you about this, my internet, working from home, doing this thing from home. I learned because about a week ago, maybe 2 weeks now, um, my internet went out, like completely out. And I paid my motherfucking bill, right? I'm like, God damn. So I had to wait. And that's bullshit. My internet went out on like a Wednesday. I had to wait till that Thursday for them to come. Or it was like a Tuesday. Matter of fact, I think it was a Tuesday. Monday, Tuesday. I wasn't doing any shows. Come to find out the dogs here be knocking the internet cables out. And I don't know shit about that. But it's just very irritating that at any time my internet goes out. So I do apologize about the technical difficulties earlier. I did see that Kanye shit. Um, Kanye, you're in South Carolina talking about Harriet Tubman didn't free slaves, bro. Shut the fuck up. Um, I I don't know what his angle is. I don't know what party he's gonna belong to. Um, I feel like at this point, me personally, I don't need another actor. I don't need another entertainer. I don't need another TV personality as my president. I need a politician. I don't think Biden's the best representative, but I'd rather have Biden than these other two goofballs, right? Like Kanye, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. And it may be fun. I don't know. Maybe somewhere in my head I would do some shit like that if I could get away with it, right? Maybe I would do some shit like that if I could get away with it. But I'm not there yet. And I don't, that's big talk. You doing big talk and you saying stuff, this is the hard part because you're saying stuff that you can't come back from. But I also told somebody today, like, we as black people forget a lot of shit that people say. And I guess this is for the tie into the conversation we have on Straight Talk that I just got to give y'all. But we as black people forget a lot of what people say. And then we get mad when somebody calls us out on our bullshit. You can't tell me stuff like you don't believe in a plan B pill. That sticks with you. You can't say Harriet Tubman didn't free the slaves. She just gave them to other white people. That's gonna stick with me. And so Kanye, at this point, you are deserving of the hashtag LMTFA. LMTFA. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm not listening to you. I'm not paying you no attention. You good, my nigga. I think you should drop out. So, and even if you're gonna do Republican, I'm cool with that because that's gonna split them ballots between you and Donald. I'm cool with that. You know, hopefully it's back online. Hopefully y'all can see. Hopefully everything's good. But I want to get on my topic real quick. And you know, this is a show that is truly, truly fucking created in my head. I don't have a producer writing me out topics and writing me out scripts. I don't have me a co-writer. I ask y'all for questions. I ask y'all for topics. Y'all don't like to give me that shit, so it's cool. I'm still gonna do this. I'm still gonna do this show, and you can check it out on YouTube every Tuesday and Thursday, 6 a.m. You can check it out on our station, thewildoutradio.com, every Tuesday and Thursday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. What up, Audrey? Um, there are no such thing as perfect people. Okay? We, and I gotta talk to us as individuals. So if you're here and you get hit, you start hollering, then that's on you, right? We have this tendency to expect perfection from everybody. Is that reasonable? And when I say everybody, I'm not just talking about relationships. I'm talking about the drive-through worker at Taco Bell. I'm talking about the cashier at Walmart. I'm talking about the mail carrier. I'm talking about kids. I'm talking about husband, wife. I'm talking about friends. We expect this level of perfection from people. And what happens is our level of expectations don't match the person, and we get mad. I saw this weekend, and what made me think about this is this weekend I saw someone literally on Facebook get mad at somebody they're close to. I saw all this shit unfolding on Facebook, and by the end of the conversation, like you could tell, like it changed the whole dynamic of their relationship. Now, I know a lot of us, and I was thinking myself, um, this ain't nobody's business. But I was thankful to see it because it gave me an opportunity to pay attention to what I may do wrong a lot of times. If somebody does something against what you agree with, I'm not going to say it's wrong. I'm going to say it's against what you agree with. That does not mean crucify them, persecute them. Oh my God, I can't believe you did this. Mother, ain't nobody perfect. People make mistakes. And I think what happens is when we go into situations thinking people are perfect and they let us down, we're so mad. Let's go to a restaurant. You go to a restaurant, you order a steak medium well, it comes out medium or medium rare. Oh my God, I can't believe my steak messed up. Can I see a manager? Oh, I want it free. The fuck? Why? Why do we do this? When, in fact, and we're gonna get on this point in a minute, ain't none of us, like I said, ain't none of us perfect. So when we think about it, we have to sit back and be like, yo, I'm not perfect either. Somebody asked me, like, why are you so nonchalant? Like, you can tell somebody something, you can get mad at somebody about something, but then you let it go. How can you do that, bro? Like, I be pissed off because no, I'm fucked up. I'm not perfect. I make so many mistakes. I'm even not even mistakes like action wise, I'm clumsy wise. So I trip over a cord in your house and unplug all types of shit and be like, my bad. I'll weigh something in your car. My bad. You know. Now, we go to that restaurant, the steak's messed up. They trying to rectify it. You sitting there, you spoiled your whole day. Now your whole night messed up. Now you're overwhelmed with this. Now you're thinking about this. Once again, you're not perfect. You're okay to have these emotions, but sometimes we feel like, okay, I can have these feelings, but they can't be mad. Remember, that waiter or waitress did not cook your food, right? I understand with customer service, we have a level of expectations. That's okay to have about people. As a friend, go DJ Lady J Rock has a level of expectations of me as a friend. But if I fuck up, if I fall off, if I miss a mark somewhere, she is not sitting back saying, fuck that. Ah, we can't be friends no more. I can't. We've done some shit. Some shit didn't happen. And at no point of time did we ever get so mad at each other that it stopped our friendship. In relationships, we we meet these imperfect people and we actually like them because for me, this is my thought. And I try not to talk about relationships anymore because y'all know my thoughts are totally different than the normal of society. Uh, but in relationships, you meet someone that you can relate to. You date people that you can relate to. Yet, yet, we don't have the expectation of, okay, I fucked up sometime in my life, anytime in my life, anytime. It doesn't like, God, there's so much to say about this. First of all, we we don't, you know, uh, for real, Audrey. I feel you. I am a friend for life. F that. You feel me? Um, but we date someone and we don't realize that we've made mistakes in our life. I did shit when I was in 12, 13, 14 years old. I've done shit when I was 20, 25 years old. I've done shit at the 30-year-old. I've done shit as a 40-year-old. I've made mistakes, right? So when somebody that we're in a relationship with makes a mistake, we can't let that shit go. We have slogans like, I forgive, but I don't forget. I get that sometimes. But ask yourself, don't you want people to forget some shit you done did too? Don't you want people to not hold that against you too? Yeah, I done did some bullshit. I don't want that held against me. But yet we say things such as, I don't forget shit. And that's fine. But you have to be careful not to hold things over people's heads. Then I wanted to get on this point. We try to equate it to what we do in a certain time period. Well, I ain't never cheated on you. Well, I ain't never did this. I ain't never did this. You may not have, but you've done something. A lot of times when things happen to me, and I won't in a bad way, and I don't want to say bad like, oh my God, it's just so depressing. But when things happen, like if I lose $20, let's say I got $20 in my pocket and I lose it, I don't go in an uproar. I don't be like, oh my God, somebody stole my money. I can't believe it. You know why? Really? You want to know why? Because I've stole $20 from somebody before. I've stole something before. You know what's bothering me right now? You know what's bothering me right now? At this right moment? My ear is itching and I can't go get a fucking Q-tip because I'm on camera. That's what's bothering me right now. But back to the conversation. Let me see if that worked. Um, but we try to equate the right now. But I ain't do nothing right now. But you may have. Karma doesn't have a date on it. Karma doesn't have a time on it. When you are a horrible person, and we talked about this when Why Can't I Get a Date? But we're going to talk about this about perfect people. And not even say a horrible person. When you've made mistakes in your life, you can't say when they're going to come back and hit you in the face. You have to take ownership of them. And you have to think. You have to deep think within yourself, right? You can't sit around and just think, oh, well, I've been doing good lately. Yeah, my life is good right now. I'm in a good place. I'm not the same guy I was 20 years ago. I'm not. And anybody that's known me that long can see the difference. Every time I see J Rock, and even when I don't see J Rock, I'm so proud of you, Spaceship. You growing up. And I don't get offended by it. I know what she means. You might not know what she means because you haven't been in the trenches with me. But I know what she means by that. And I feel myself growing. But I'm not perfect. It's like an asymptote line. An asymptote line will always be close to that answer, right? To that X equals something or that Y equals something, but it never touches that line. No matter how much you try to fix yourself, no matter how much you try to rectify yourself, no matter how much you try to change the narrative, You have to remember you still have ownership of some shit you've done. You know what I'm saying? You have to remember we're always reaching, we're always striving. I remember when I was in high school, part of the Gamma Delta Kudos, and we did oratorical contests. And one year our theme was no one is perfect, but everyone is striving for perfection. No one is perfect, but everyone is striving for perfection. We want to be perfect, which is impossible. So stop trying to hold that against people. Stop thinking that you are that type of person. You can't look at yourself and always think you're right. You can't look at yourself and always think it's everybody else's fault. I did go math on you. I did go math on you. You feel me? We have even when I got divorced, and all this shit was happening. Everything was going down. I was getting all type of calls and conversations, and I, in my heart, I felt like it wasn't my fault, but I had to stop and think, what have I done? What did I do? And what have I done? And I'm not saying that anything bad you do, you can't fix it and it can't rectify. You might get a pass, but we have to be sensible enough in our thinking to respect the fact that people are going to make mistakes. We have to respect the fact that you're going to make a mistake. And it's okay. Like there's people out there that know it alls, right? We got know it alls. They won't tell you they don't know something. We all know one person that you know they don't know the motherfucking answer. You know they don't know the answer. And they're going to give you an answer. And you know they're going to give you an answer. And you sitting there like, bro, sis, stop it. Right? Right. And I hope if you're watching this, that's not you. I hope that's not you. I've had to learn, even as a teacher, I've had to learn like I can't go like that on people. I can't sit back and think that my way is always right. I don't like to argue. A lot of times when I have long conversations and shit, which I don't do on text messages. Anybody, let me tell you something. If you send me a long text message, I do now. I read them up to see more. But if we're having a conversation, we're having an in-depth conversation. Sometimes I may not say something. It's not that I'm not listening. It's not that I don't care. I have to digest what you're saying because I can possibly learn something. I can't sit there like, no, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. Mm-mm. That ain't right. That's not right. I can't. I used to do that. I used to feel like that. But now at this stage, I'm like, I'm so fucked up. I'm really trying to get my life together. I'm really trying to be a good man. And as men, we don't stop and pay attention to that because we have this sense of I'm a man. I'm always supposed to be right. I'm a man. We supposed to always have shit together. Sometimes you got to be like, wait a minute, I got to get myself together, which is part of being striving for that perfection, knowing where you're falling off at, catching yourself. But as long as you caught in this mind state that I'm perfect, I'm good, you'll never see the error of your ways and you can't grow, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to take value in the greatness that's humanity. A lot of times, I love Facebook. The thing I love the most about Facebook is just seeing the different interactions, seeing different things. I love getting that knowledge. I love posting things and seeing the comments I get. I don't even get offended when someone goes against my comments because I know I say a lot of off the wall shit. And people gonna check, people gonna check me. And it's okay with that. I'm okay with that. Like, it's funny because sometimes I feel like people check me and think they got one up. Like, yeah, I check spaceship. Because, spaceship does the checking, right? So when somebody, but like I got a homegirl, shout out to Dre Day, and she checks me all the time. We've had full blown arguments on Facebook. And you know what happened as soon as we get done, or I feel like it, or she feel like it, we call each other and we laugh and we explain each other. And it's like, I like that. I was on the debate team, right? And that's the part. And even somebody said it on here earlier, Audrey, shout out to you. Um, we will get mad at somebody or somebody say something we don't like and we shut down, we change our attitude. I've literally had people say, oh, this is gonna change things now, ain't it? No, it's not. I smoke. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna forget about this shit probably. It's cool. It happens. It will change things. It will change the narrative if you allow it to. If I can't deal with it, now this is the thing. I'm not sitting out there and saying getting used by people, get taken advantage by people, or anything. If it does not change the narrative of your relationship, if it's not something that everything that's forgivable don't mean I gotta fuck with you anymore. If you come in my house and steal something, I don't. I can forgive you. I can you pushing, and me and my spirit now. I'm not even gonna hate you. I just can't fuck with you. But if I see you, I speak. I might even forget about it at a point in time. And then I'm like, oh god damn, that nigga stole from me. Why the fuck I shake that nigga hand? Right? But I'm not saying fool with people. You gotta love people from a distance sometimes. But what the problem is, I don't think we have genuine love in our heart. I think we have manipulated love. I think our love is based on something. I think our love is, I think our love is um tapped into the recognition we personally receive, the ego boost we personally receive, right? And so a lot of times when something does happen, like even for me, I say loyalty only lasts a certain time. I say loyalty only lasts as long as you like that person, right? Because if I don't fuck with you no more, why I gotta be loyal to you? If you did me dirty, why I gotta be loyal to you, right? Um, so we have to get back to, and H Banks is on here. She's watching. I love H Banks. I've known H Banks for damn near the long since 15 years, and it's been authentic. And I fucked up. She's fucked up. We've talked about it. We love on each other, and that's what it is. We don't. My friends, and that's why I keep the circle of friends I have, and I think that's why people love coming into my bubble. I don't judge my friends for their flaws. I'll tell them they fucked up. That's fucked up. You shouldn't have did that. And my friends, and likewise. But we don't judge each other based off that. We got to stop being so disappointed in people because our expectations are so high. I understand we're supposed to expect the good. We can't expect the perfect. We can expect the good, but we can't expect the perfect because everybody has something in some area that they have to work on every day. And even being perfect is a state of nobody being better than you in anything. Think highly of yourself. Just don't think perfect. You can't think you're perfect because once you start doing that, now you're getting to the realm of narcissism. Now you're being a narcissist. If you think you're perfect, if you're expecting people to be perfect, now you're holding yourself to a higher regard than even God holds us to. They may not, okay, yes, they said they'd keep your kids and plans change. It happens. Yes, your phone accidentally dropped in water. They didn't mean it. And I'm talking from experience. I've seen relationships, friendships, courtships dissipate because of these same stupid ass reasons. Parents expect teachers to be perfect. I'm not a miracle worker. I'm helping your kid way more than you. I can give your kid 100% more effort than you give, but if you only give a one, that means your kid only got a three. And I mean, we can't we can't start thinking so shallow as in I'm a queen, I'm a diva, I'm a I don't even know, I'm a conceited ass idiot. You on my time. You don't do me no wrong. When we start thinking of people like that, those type of people we can't fool with. Look, look, and I know and the problem with it is they have friends that enable them. And you know how on this Black Lives Matter thing we're talking about if your silence speaks loudly? Why does that not resonate with other shit in our life? If you're not checking your motherfucking friend, if you're not putting them in a situation where they can be introspective and see the error of their ways, your silence speaks loudly. You're enabling them to be narcissists, to be rude. So when you go out in public, you can't be embarrassed. Don't be embarrassed. Oh my God, I can't believe she's doing this again. You allow this behavior. You are allowing this behavior. If you're not helping to correct your friend from this ideology that people are perfect and that people are supposed to be perfect to them, that people can't make mistakes. First of all, you're walking on eggshells. You're on pins and needles. Secondly, you're creating this false situation in their head. You're creating this false ideology in their head. And when you do that, you're building an atmosphere of tension. You're building this falsehood. So this is going to permeate in other parts of their life. Like, yeah, it may be cool when y'all drunk and going out, but what happens at work? You ever, you ever had somebody that always had different jobs and always complained about their jobs and it was never anybody else's fault? And so you might even get them a job where you work at. And within 5 weeks, you like, I hope this motherfucker get fired. Oh my God, I see why don't nobody like you. This is because you've allowed this behavior as a friend. I'm sorry. My friends check me. My friends check me. J-Rock is quick to check me. I've been salty at J-Rock a couple times for some shit she done said to me. But after I got unsalty, I'm like, you know what? She's right. And then it's once again, it goes back to that. Well, you can't tell me nothing. You're not perfect yourself, right? People don't like you if they know that you're not in the right way. They don't think they can take advice from you. That's another part of narcissism. Who's to say I can't take advice from you because you didn't do something right? I can take advice from a kid and they fuck up all the time. I can take advice from a criminal. Pastors give a lot of advice, and most pastors live horrible lives. Still do. Still do. Right? So we can't live and say, oh, because you're, and what happens is it's a beneath complex. Whether you want to realize it or not, whether they tell you this or not, your friends think you're beneath them if they can't take your advice. They don't honor your advice. They don't honor your brain. They don't honor what you can give them. Right? If I have friends and people in my life that are so much better than me that they can't, and even if they could think they better than you, right? They'll still come and ask you something. Hey, spaceship, I was thinking about woo 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 woo. But every time I give them advice, nah, man, nah. Then either my advice isn't good for you or you don't think that. So what the fuck you asking me for? Why the fuck you keep asking me stuff and you're not gonna take what I say? I don't need to tell. Not mad, bro. I can't help you. I can't help. There's no reason. There is no reason I'm gonna go to Jersey Mike's and ask them how to shave my armpits. It don't work. It don't work. It's not needed. So why then I gotta look at why am I in your life? Why am I in your life? We have to watch out for these perfect people. I see it on Facebook. Oh my God. I'm y'all know me. I be on Facebook, right? So I see these posts where we give off this energy of I need this or I am this. We don't even like to laugh at ourselves a lot of time. We'll laugh at our kids. We'll laugh at our friends. I can't really say what I want in a relationship because every relationship is different. A woman that cooks, cleans, sucks my balls, leaves money and buys me weed. That's not my perfect woman. That's not my perfect woman. My perfect woman gonna make me mad sometime. She gonna kiss on me when I don't want to be bothered. She gonna let me sleep some days. She gonna wake me up some day. She gonna cook some days and then she gonna say, "Nigga, get in the kitchen someday." A lot of times we're allowing these jokes or these posts to get into our psyche and develop characters of what we think people should be about. They're funny to me. I do Mean Monday. Everybody know I do Mean Monday. They're funny. They're hilarious. Most of that shit I don't agree with. It just be funny. Most of the shit if I do agree with it, I'm not really gonna post it. I agree with it. I allow other people, to do that, but I don't take that into. I am still cognizant of myself, and I'm still cognizant of people. I have all types of friends. I have y'all know me. I have this box of freaky friends that can call me and talk to me about anything sexual. I got great friends that I can't even talk about sex with. I wish I wouldn't even feel comfortable. I told J Rock, I ain't never seen your titties. Me and J Rock don't even hardly talk about sex much. Like seriously, right? I have teacher friends. I have entertainer friends. I have gay friends. I have transgender friends. I have lesbian friends, bisexual friends, polyamorous friends, monogamous friends, fat friends, skinny friends, ugly friends, beautiful friends, tall friends, short friends. I have all these different type of people because I respect our differences. I'm not ashamed of them. I'm not ashamed of my friends. I will love on my friends in public anytime. And I used to be. I used to be. I used to be ashamed of some of my friends because I got some real ugly friends. I got a few friends that's ugly as fuck. And they'll see me out and I fist pump. What's up, bro? What's up, sis? Side hug. Hey. But I'm not perfect. My teeth all messed up. My beard won't connect. So who am I to deny our friendship? Am I your friend? Can you call me your friend? Can you call me your brother? Can you call me your love interest? If I can't respect you enough to treat you with the honor of being that person in my life. Period. You have to watch these perfect people. It's hard because some of these friendships are lifelong. Some of these are relationships. Some of these are family. But we got to let these people know or we got to let these people go. Because what they do, they suck life. They withdraw emotions from you. They don't never deposit emotion into you. You're always on pins and needles. You always got to push them and make them feel good. You always got to listen to their problems and they don't give a fuck about your problems. You always got to hear them complain or be irritated about something. Why? Because they can't be happy. I told somebody the other day, I said, I've had to learn to be happy. It's okay to be happy. I used to walk around with a chip on matter of fact, I was talking to my little sister. I say, Miranda, we come from a real hateful and mean ass family. We do. Our family is mean and spiteful, and that's what we learn. And now, even at this age, I'm learning how to try to be nicer. I'm not there yet. I'm still an asshole, but I try my best to be nice and pleasant to people because I learned how to be sharp, abrasive, tactless. But why was that? Was I so busy trying to put other people down or make people feel bad to lift my own esteem? Was I doing that to defend the mechanism of my insecurities within myself? I had to stop and think like, it's okay to go places and be cordial. It's okay. People, if I'm on the phone with you and you hear me go into a store, you're gonna hear me talking to people like I know them, taking pictures with people. I take selfies of people at Kroger and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to the Arab at the corner store and shit. I know the people at the other store and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they be like, dang, you know everybody. I don't I want to make being happy a habit because I'm gonna have stresses. I'm gonna have down situations. I'm gonna have situations where I don't feel myself or I don't, you know, my esteem might be shaky. It's okay. It happens, right? I'm not perfect. Once again, I'm not perfect. My esteem shouldn't be high all the time. I shouldn't be in a good mood all the fucking time. I'm not perfect, right? So I need to counter that with good moments, happy moments, positive moments. And I haven't always been like that. You know, I really, even in relationships, I found myself being standoffish. It's hard for me to put all my business out there. So when I do tell you my business, when I do open up my heart to you and tell you something, I take that very personally. And if you don't pay attention to it, or you don't think about it, or you don't remember it, it hurts me because I wasn't like this 5 years ago. Even 5 years ago, I'm still holidays. Don't call me. I'm good. I'm sad, but let me be sad by myself. Type shit. And so what happens is we're around these people that are negative, that are always negative, that always have a negative uh, comment about something, or nothing ever goes good. And even when you try to uplift them, it seems like it's never good enough. These are those perfect people. These are those people that try to change they fake. It's fake. Let me just say this is straight talk with spaceship. They're fake, right? Y'all know what it is. It's Straight Talk with Spaceship. Spaceship Oasis, www.thewildoutradio.com. Make sure you check us out on the radio station. Now make sure y'all check us out on the YouTube. See our special interview with Audra Riley. Shout out to Audra Riley. She did win for District Court Judge. You can see her interview on our YouTube channel. So please go to our YouTube, The Wild Out Radio. But you know, it's so not genuine. So when they do crack, they crack hard. And they want you to be there for them. But now at this point, it's like, I don't know what to do because I've never lived up to your expectations. While this sucks for them, it really sucks for you because think about it. We deal with too many emotional roller coasters that's not our own ride. And we do this out of loyalty, out of love, out of wanting to be there for people. But they're not helping you grow. They're not giving you what you need. And so we have to watch those people that are suffocating. And the thing that ties in is most people that are narcissistic, who give this perfect image, are so critical of people that are not perfect and not in their image. Right? Like, so now you don't make mistakes and I make all the mistakes. Think about how many relationships you've been in like that. Just think about how many relationships you've been in like that. You don't make mistakes, but I'm always fucking up. Now, there is possibility that you fucking up, but you have to take assessment of that. And it's a possibility they ain't not fucking up. But once again, You have to take assessment of that. If you're in a relationship like that, get out. If you're the person that always getting ridiculed and you can't take it, don't stay in that relationship for love. Air quotes, love. If you're that person that's always fucking up in a relationship, say either, okay, I need to get out this relationship. I'm toxic. How many of us ever said that? How many of us have ever admitted that we're the toxic one? I have. I have. When I was in my angry mode, I had to realize I'm, and it wasn't just relationship, it was just people. I changed the room. I could change, and at the clubs, I could change the room and make it all bubbly and fun. At work, I changed the room and make people like, oh, here come Jones, right? So we be around these toxic people and we don't leave, or we are a toxic person and we don't change. You're scared to change. You think, people gonna look at me differently. Yes, they are. And if they see you growing, like it's okay. I'm a testimony, right? I'm a testimony. I have changed, and people see that, and the people that's closest to me, they appreciate that and they see it. And people that you meet ain't gonna really know where you come from. Like it's so funny because a lot of times I talk to females and I talk to people and they say certain things. I'm like, man, you didn't know me 10 years ago. Like, oh, right, right. But the people that are close to me, the people that respect my imperfections, the people that know that I respect their imperfections, the people that we grow, they can see, Jones, I see you growing. I see that situation that you had trouble with, and I see you fixing it. I see you honestly fixing it. I don't need you to see me there. I may never get there, right? But you see me fixing it. And so we have to, we gotta change. And this is gonna be serious. We have to first not change. We have to look at the people we are around at this moment. We have to sit back and look at your closest friends and ask you, is it a balance in that relationship? Just emotionally, physically. You ever had a friend that, just I, every time I need you, I'm there, I'm there. You're there, you're there. When I need you, crickets. I was telling somebody I don't help people move anymore. I was always that friend that was the only motherfucker that came. Oh, I got 4 people coming to help me move. Okay, cool. And then when I get there, I'm the only one there. Now I gotta take a fucking dryer down 3 fucking flights of stairs because most single women stay on the 3rd fucking story, right? Right. So now I gotta take the dryer. And now you mad at me because I dropped the dryer down 2 flights. First of all, I'm not perfect. Second of all, you're not perfect. Where your people? Don't get mad at me for dropping the dryer. Get mad at your friends for not coming to help. Right? I don't. We have to escape this loyalty thing for people that we know aren't good for our soul. We got to buck up. And if we want them in our lives, we got to talk to them. Look, man, look. This is what I see out of you. This is what I see from you. I don't like it. I love you enough to tell you, but something needs to change. I can't be associated with you because you are sucking life out of me. You are making me critical of myself when I don't need to be. You're making me think about things that I don't really fucking have time for. And you got to be strong in your words. We don't, imperfect people, we know what it feels like. So we don't like to hurt people. We don't like to make people sad. Right. And so sometimes we try to find the right word. Sometimes the right words is the words. Sometimes the right words is just the word. You just got to give it to them the way they got it. They need to get it, because some people have been coddled all their life. Some people have been protected all their life, and when they have this narcissistic attitude, when they feel that they're perfect, a lot of times they're lost in reality. They don't see reality like we see reality. They don't see the error of their ways. So sometimes you got to give it to them, because if you sugarcoat this mess, if you keep trying to overlook it and try to be light spirited about it, they're going to overlook your words, and they're not going to get what you need to give them for them to be great. Because even though they're perfect, they're not great. Greatness isn't a level of perfection. You know what I'm saying? And so, what's up? Shout out to DJ Starchild, my bro, my mentor. Love you, man. But you, we can't keep pacifying people and then putting it off on someone else, or talking about it to our friend. Oh my God, I can't stand Kelly. Oh, every time I'm around her, she just tell her. Oh my God, everywhere we go, she just complains about the bill. And she always trying to get. See, the thing is, we like free food. We like hookups and shit. So you're not as embarrassed by Kelly always clowning managers and waiters and waitresses at restaurants because y'all food is free. Is that free food worth your spirit, though? Is that free food worth your soul? Do you not think Kelly's attitude rubs off on you in any way? Look here. I'm here to tell you it does. It does. What's up, IV? Shout out to you, man. It does. What Kelly, what Kelly does and what you allow, now in your brain, you're like, oh, well, maybe I can do it. If I let kids get away with cheating at work, that permeates in my spirit. Maybe I can cheat somewhere else. No, I live off of honor system, so I have honor. I like I said, I feel guilty internally if I don't listen to people, if I don't respect their opinions. I don't have to agree with it. I have to. Oh, you're right. No, but I feel guilty if I don't allow you to be a human. And there's no human walking this face of this earth that's perfect. There's no human on the face of this earth that is right 100% of the time. There's no human on the face of the earth that's going to do everything the right way according to me in that time zone. Like, that's the thing. Like, they can do one thing over here with Sheila, right? And then do another thing with Spaceship. It could be two different things for the same situation, and it could be right to both of us. This is what I need here. This is what I need here. But if she comes over here, if Kelly comes over here and does what she does with Sheila to me, and I don't like it, oh, now she's the world's worst person. No, she's not. This is what she knows. We live off what we know, and then we learn from there. And then that's what we become, we know. Or that becomes what we know. Excuse me. So we have to teach people a lot of times. A lot of people don't. I've been on my own since I was 15, right? So you got to think about this. I've been going from Flint, Michigan since I was 18. So you got to think about this. And I love my grandparents, but who really taught me a lot? I didn't learn about no birds and bees. I didn't learn about sharing. I didn't learn about just being honorable all the time. I used to steal TV dinners to feed my siblings from the store. I learned how to steal first. I'm 6, 7 years old, going to the supermarket, stealing TV dinners to go home and feed my siblings. I'm not perfect. But as I got older, I had to talk to people to teach me and show me what I'm doing wrong. And I didn't get mad at them. I didn't get offended by them. Even in my music, even in my entertainment, if somebody said Spaceship, this was this, or your music ain't this, I don't get mad because I'm not perfect. If I was perfect, I'd be fucking bigger than Jay-Z and Jesus. I ain't sold 1 million units. You better humble yourself. right? So if we have people in our life that expectations are that you're perfect, or if you're that person where your expectations are everybody needs to do this way. I'm a thief. I'm a princess. I'm a queen. I'm a king. You need to check yourself. You need to check your situations because you'll never truly be happy with yourself because you can never live up to being perfect. You'll never live up to that. I remember there was a wrestler back in the day, Kurt Hennig, and when he was in the AWA and he was the world heavyweight champ, he was pretty good. Then he went to the WWE. It was the WWF at the time, and his name on there was Mr. Perfect. And he used to do this thing. He used to spit his gum out and smack it. He would throw his towel over the shoulder, and Bobby Heenan would catch it. He won all his matches until he fought Hulk Hogan. Now he started losing. Can't call yourself Mr. Perfect because you're not perfect. You can be Mr. Mediocre or Mr. Almost Perfect, but I lose to Hulk Hogan. But when he lost, it was like that era of perfection died in me. Like he was one of my favorite wrestlers at the time. He was cold, but now you're not perfect. You can't call yourself Mr. Perfect. And as I got older, you know, I found out like he would cut scenes because he would do scenes like shooting 3-pointers and throwing a football. And they'd be like, no, we had to do a bunch of takes on those. Dang, he really wasn't perfect. And we have to realize that no one is perfect. We are all going to make mistakes. We all should be trying to grow, learn, and be the best version of ourselves possible. We have to give people the benefit of a doubt, and we have to treat people with love, true love, genuine love. It's okay you fucked up. Either I can deal with you or I can't, but it's okay, right? It's okay. That's why we're in such an uproar about this Jaden, Will, and August stuff. Whatever happened, they probably think it's a fuck up. From having sex to August saying something to the red table. Fuck up, fuck up, fuck up. Well, guess what we do? We harp on that. We laugh at that. It's funny to us. We're more engaged with that than what Trump is doing. We're more engaged with Tory Lanez and Meg Thee Stallion than what's happening to our nation and our schools. We talk about it, but where are our priorities? They fucked up. They fucked up putting it in the public. They fucked up having that, whatever. The situation happened, 4 years ago? But we, as Black people, are harping on that. I ain't seen no protest videos. I don't see people with Black Lives Matter shirts on. I see people back rocking Gucci and Champion and whatever. So let's get off this high horse. Let's stop putting people on high horses. Let's stop putting ourselves on high horses. And let's stop getting mad when people aren't on a high horse. Let's do better, people. Let's do better. Let's get out of our own way and maximize our greatness. This is your boy, Spaceship Oasis the Incredible. This has been Straight Talk with Spaceship, episode 8. Perfect people. I hope y'all enjoy. Y'all make sure y'all go to the website. Y'all can check this out tomorrow morning and watch it over on YouTube. Share it. Share it. Allow people to see. Allow people to watch. Because that's what it's about. I love y'all, but I love when y'all people see it. If you want to show love, if you want to help out with any situation, you can hit me on the Cash App, $ JG Jones. Anything will be gratefully appreciated. As we continue to grow the show, continue to grow the station, we need all your help. But we love y'all. I love y'all. I may do another one real soon. I got this locked and loaded. I'll be going out of town real soon. I love y'all. Y'all be a blessing in somebody's life. It's not about what you get. It's about what you give. On behalf of the whole Wild Out Radio family, I love y'all, man. Peace.